Guys, listen, I might have to check out some cricket. I was a pretty good baseball player back in the day, so I'd love to try this out.
I need beautiful wings if we accomplishing things. Prostrate, laying low at the feet of the king. I need beautiful wings if we accomplishing things. Keep me in order, I get swayed by beautiful things.
YouTube, we're back, another reaction. We're getting into more cricket. I'm excited to get into this. My first reaction to cricket, you guys blew that video up. I can't thank you guys enough. We are now going to get into the rules and the gameplay of cricket because I went in just blind that first video. It was a first time reaction to cricket, never seen it before, never knew the rules or anything like that. So I think it's important to go back. And you guys definitely said, hey, check this video out so you get to know the rules. So this is going to be more of an educational video than more of a reaction video. Most likely, we shall see. But before we move on, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, continue to follow the page, continue to follow the journey. We give God the glory in every video that we do. Cannot thank you guys enough for the support. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, you are the bomb. Without further ado, here we go. The rules and gameplay of cricket breakdown. Let's get it.
I think it's going to fade. I don't think it's a phase, so if you're not enjoying the cricket stuff, don't watch. If you are, there's more coming. I'm still learning the game, but I understand the concept. I lived in Australia and played in the playground a little bit, so I always kind of have. Here's a general breakdown. Now, I'm going to use baseball terms, so all the cricket people, I'm using the wrong terms on purpose. I think it's more relatable for baseball fans to understand. And just the general, if you've never seen it before, the general, very basic concept is if you've played running bases or pickle as a kid, that's what you have. These two lines are the safe zones. They're the bases, so to speak.
Sweet.
And the wickets are kind of the strike zone or the base. So the guy's going to pitch it, he hits it, and then it's how many times can each runner run back and forth.
Oh, snap.
Every time.
So already, educational. Baseball is a diamond, so you're going around the diamond. He's breaking it down in baseball terms, which is cool too because I'm American. I'm from the United States. So baseball is a game that I grew up with. So yeah, so now he's saying you go back and forth. So that's pretty cool.
Time they run to the other side, that's a run. That's the general concept. The fielding team has to get the ball and throw it in before the runners cross the line. If they get to the wicket before the runner crosses the line, then it's an out. It's a one-inning game, this version at least. Really long innings. Only one inning apiece. So on this ball, that one's put in play and it's caught on the fly, so that's an out. They call it a wicket. So you see this scoreboard, this is how many runs the team has scored, 134, and this is how many outs they've hit into, and now it's going to change to 6. Once it gets to 10.
All right. So definitely way higher scoring than baseball. So right there, right off the bat, that's way more impressive because what do people want to see in today's world? They want to see action. They don't want to see 0-0 games and things of that nature. So really cool, really informational so far. So the outs are kind of similar to baseball, but the bases you can run back and forth. That's crazy.
It's over. Now this is the most confusing part. Cricket is broken up into overs. An over is a set of 6 pitches. It's like the biggest detail you need to know. Once you get that in your head, you'll understand all the stats, all the talk, all the chatter. An over is a set of 6 pitches. So this bowler's name is Verma. His first pitch, we saw they got 1 run. His second pitch, he got an out or a wicket. That's huge. So let's keep going.
Sweet.
He's got 4 more in the over. That dude who got out, he's done. His day is over. He does not get to hit again. A new batsman comes in. His name is Max Chu. He had a really good outing in the field. Let's see what he can do. Him and Broom, they call this a partnership. And Broom's been in for a while. So here's the
62.
first ball to Max Chu. And he puts that and no runs. That's considered a dot ball. And because in this version of cricket, there's a pitch limit. There's 20 overs, which is a set of 6 pitches, meaning there's 120 pitches. Every pitch that the batsmen don't score a runoff is a win for the fielding team. So dot balls are huge.
Wow.
So you see now he's got 1 run, a wicket, and a dot ball. These 2 are great results for the bowler.
Okay.
But in this game, the other team hit already. So the Volts need 13 more runs from 9 more balls. Like I said, we have these 1, 2, 3, and then another over left, and then the game's over.
That's what my question was going to be, and that's where I can see the scoring being a little confusing. I thought it was just 6, but he said that then there's another over that's up after that. So I gotta keep watching and see the explanation on that. But put it in the comments too. And then he also said this version of cricket. Let me know if there's other versions of cricket as well. Here we go.
So it's coming to a real tight finish. So here's the next one, and that's put in play, and they can go for one safely. They can try to go for two. No, they just go for one run. You can see it down here, one run. And now they've switched sides. So now the other batsman, Chu hit that one. Now Broom is going to swing at this one, puts that in play, but puts it way too high, and that's caught for another out, another wicket. See, it went to 7 outs now, and he's done. He's out of the game. So this is a great over for Verma because he's got 2 wickets. They're pretty rare, a dot ball, and Broom had scored.
Real quick, it's so impressive that these guys are catching these balls with bare hands. Baseball, you got a mitt in your hand, so this is impressive to follow that ball and to be able to just chuck it in and to the person that's home. This is wild.
Scored 62 runs. He had been in the game for a while, so it's pretty big to get him out. And now you have 2 rookie batters, McKenzie and Chu, and he's only seen 2 pitches done, so they're coming into the game fresh, and there's only 7 more balls left. But here is what Chu does on this ball. Puts it in play and then runs, and it's basically like baseball equivalent of a hustle double. He needs to get as many runs as he can and maximize the hits, and they get back and they get 2 runs out of it safely. So that's a good way to end it because now it's 10 more runs from 6 balls.
I love seeing people lay out.
You have a new bowler coming in, Kugaleen. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. And but now McKenzie is the batsman. They switched, and he's up. And they switched because every over, they now pitch from the new side. They switch sides. So now this dude's going to get his first ball, and it's a pretty important part of the game. They need to get 10 runs on the next 6 balls. He puts that one right where it came from. Nice piece of hitting up the middle, and that's going to get him 1 run.
I like this, man. This is interesting. And one of my biggest knocks on baseball is it's pretty boring. And now that we're in a society where sports are getting faster and faster, baseball has actually been getting slower because they added instant replay, and it just slows down the game even more. There's some games that last 4 hours, which is crazy. And the length of the game isn't really the problem. It's just that you throw one pitch, the guy takes like 30 or 40 seconds before he throws the next pitch, and things of that nature. And hitting has been getting more difficult. So this is cool because it's a really cool breakdown, and it's fast paced. The pitch comes in, boom, you hit it. There's a bunch of fielders out there. I'm digging this so far.
Now Chu is up again. They switch sides, and here, listen to this.
Max Chu! Max Chu!
What a name, man. Max Chu.
You beauty!
So over the fence like that is a home run. It's an automatic 6 runs. So here's an update of the score bug before and after that sixer from Max Chu. Beforehand, it was a 138 runs. He got 6 runs on that, so it goes to 144.
Dang.
The outs stay the same. 19.1 overs. That was another ball, so now it's 19.2. Keep going. You have McKenzie. He got 1 run off 1 ball. Chu had 3 off 3. Now Chu has 9 off of 4 balls seen. So that's their personal stats. Before were the
pretty
team
self-explanatory.
Stats. It was 9 more runs from 5 balls, but he got 6. So now it's 3 more from 4. So that's a huge shot because now victory should be in their hands. And then this is the overs, and we got a 6 there. And it's not a great start for our dude, Kugaleen, who's now got 1 wicket, but he's allowed 44 runs in 3.2 overs. So let's keep watching, see if the Volts can do it. Max Chu is up again, and this one he's going to pop up in the air. Do they get under it? Do they get under it? No, it drops.
Good effort.
And they get 1 more run out of it. So if you look at the way this is bowled, he bounces it really short because he wants it to come up in an area that's not really fun to hit at because he knows he's swinging. They can't afford to not swing.
Yeah, so guys, again, I'm a baseball player from America. It's the same thing as cricket. It's all about timing and also the trajectory of the ball too. So I like that breakdown that he just did. But I love the windup that they have too. It's just it's a straight arm. In baseball, they come more over the top and the elbow is a little bit more bent. And then with this, they're coming straight over the top. It looks like it's more shoulder instead of elbow. Just crazy.
They're just trying to get wickets or get dot balls, and that one is
He's so
no,
close.
that lands. So that's another run. So now you have the rookie up again. He's making his debut in this league, and he needs 2 more runs from the next 3 balls to win it for his team.
Is he the hero? Let's
What's
see.
he going to do? Well, he's going to hit what we consider a walk-off homer.
Oh, he's
he
the
goes
hero.
to the short side of the field, a double fist pump, big ol' hugs
Come
from
on.
the rookies. Feeling good. What a way to end it. They win the match. It's over.
Crazy.
Walk off. So this is the final scorecard. This is the Volts roster. The first batsman, he got 8 runs off 5 balls. The next one, 10 runs off 10. This is they were caught out, so C stands for caught. And then this is the fielder who made the catch. B stands for the bowler who bowled them out or who bowled it out. This dude, Phillips, wasn't caught out. He was bowled out, meaning the bowler just hit the wickets and he was
Gotcha.
out.
Okay.
And really, you look at this.
So that's kind of like a strikeout if it hits the wickets, the poles behind the 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Guys, listen, I might have to check out some cricket. I was a pretty good baseball player back in the day, so I'd love to try this out. I know I can't just walk in and dominate because I played sports, and listen, you got to respect each individual sport because there's technique behind it, and I'm all about technique. So I'm going to go in. I'm probably going to be terrible in the beginning, but it's something that's really interesting, so I got to check this out.
Broom did all the heavy lifting for them in the 3-hole.
Yeah, wow.
And then
62.
these guys, Chu and McKenzie, they never got out. They finished the match. On the other side, we have the other team's bowlers. They used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or the Walker's brothers. They used 5 different bowlers. That's normal because you can't bowl more than 4 overs. That's a rule, so you can't just have one dude do the whole thing. Dots, all of these guys had 10 dot balls. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Runs, our guy Fisher allowed the least 21. He got 2 wickets, so he had the best day out of all these things. So I don't know. Might be too fast for you. Might not.
Nah, it
if
was
you
on
want to
point.
watch it, this league is on ESPN Plus. If you like baseball, you're gonna like T20 cricket. I gotta assume it's very similar.
T20
in
cricket.
pace
Okay.
and play and intricacies. And if you understand what I just said, and then you watch a game, it'll all come together. It's much simpler than baseball from a first-time viewing experience because the general.
I agree with that, guys. That's the rules and gameplay of cricket. I agree with what he just said at the end. Think about it. Baseball, it's easier for me to understand because I grew up with it, and it's in our culture. Cricket, not so much, but it is coming over. I have seen people playing in the park and things of that nature, but I've never understood the game or the concept or even played it or even been around it. I've never even held a cricket bat before. So that breakdown was perfect, and it was under 10 minutes. So I thought that was really well done. I'm definitely going to, next time I can find a game, I'm going to look into a bunch of different groups and see if I can find a cricket group and play because this looks awesome. I love laying out in sports. I love hitting. I love fast-paced games. I played dodgeball competitively for 10 years. So I'm all about finding new sports and seeing what it's all about and finding that community. So I'm going to have to check it out. I forget the guy's name, but he just passed away. You guys said he was a legend in cricket. I'm going to watch his highlight video next. So make sure you check out my page and you come on back because there's going to be many more cricket videos to come. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, continue to follow the page, continue to follow the journey. We give God the glory in every video that we do. Cannot thank you guys enough for the support. God bless. Catch you on the next video.